You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain, perfect scenarios for jobs. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. Let me tell you something. My feelings would not have been fucking hurt because this is exactly how my grandfather talked to me. And I miss it. I wish I could hear that Navy man whip my ass and get your head in the fucking game. Focus on this. What are you looking at that shit for? This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Yes, sir. I didn't have that when he passed away. He didn't see me do this. You have someone in me that proves that we can do this consistently. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you a mindset, a way of thinking about it, how to conquer your demons, wrestle with them, pin them, beat their fucking ass. But you have to show up and do everything I tell you to do. And everything I tell you not to do, you need to keep it away. This is one of the hardest things that you as a human being will ever endeavor to do. Because it's so easy to psych yourself out. I'm convinced that 80% of people that fail, they talk themselves into failure. Either subconsciously or blatantly. Think about what you've done to yourself as a trader. If you've traded with live funds and you've blown that account or accounts, you can go right back to the moment where you knew at that moment, right before you did it, when you still had money in the account, the day that you did like 25, 30 trades, over leveraging, trying to fix something, trying to just do whatever, at some point, it became like you just wanted to end it all because it was too painful. Just click until I don't have any more money left. I don't have the discipline to do it right. I've already convinced myself that I'm never going to do this, so let's just blow the account and be done with it. So subconsciously what? Your mind tells your hand there's something to do. Push the button. But the chart's saying nothing about doing anything at all. You're never going to see a book written like that. But that's the stuff that goes on for real.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, chat. Hope everybody is doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Say what is up in the chat. Hit the like button before we get started, if you would be ever so kind. Good morning, guys. What's up? Rex, good morning. Melda, good morning. Brian. Hindsight King, good morning. Meg, good morning. Thanos, Easy Trades, Erwin, Nika, Jabril. Pine Looms, what's up, man? Good to see you. Dominic, good morning. Dom, Big Head Reef. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. What's up, Derek? Forbidden, good morning. Contains Nuts, what's up, everybody? Welcome in, boys and girls. 2 minutes till market opens up. Tyler Netanyahu is crazy. That is actually crazy. Listen, if I was Tyler Netanyahu, I would never lose a trade ever. Good morning, guys. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump in to the charts. We've got about a minute and a half here before market opens up. Let me turn the background music down a little bit, like so. There we go. And economic calendar-wise, all right, Prolific. Buddy's going in the VIP room. What are you doing, dude? All right, first things first, economic calendar, NFP day today. We had NFP as well as unemployment rate come out 8:30. We do have 10 a.m. orange folder news, prelim, UM consumer sentiment, and inflation expectations at 10 o'clock. And then we got Trump talking at noon, due to speak at the White House at high noon, boys. Trump speaking at high noon. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll keep that in mind. We'll keep the 10 a.m. news in mind as well. All right. Well, looking here at the chart, NQ and ES, kind of unfortunate. I was kind of hoping we were going to leave those equal highs on ES for this morning, and of course we did not. We go and run this out here in the 8 a.m. hourly candle. We run out that buy side with the NFP news. We ran out the high here as well on NQ. We are still shy of 29,000. So we did not see 29,000 yesterday. Ended up getting a really strong reversal eventually later in the morning. Basically, or was that the morning or was that lunch that we did that? 10 a.m., 11, yeah. So 11 a.m. hour, we finally get this huge sell-off. I would assume that the catalyst behind that was, partially due to the hantavirus headlines and news that were coming out yesterday. That we're getting ready for another pandemic, another Black Swan event, boys. So is it going to be hantavirus or what? It might be. It might be. What's up, Chris? What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, man. Blue 60. Yeah, apparently like 7 people or something were diagnosed. Was that right? On a cruise ship? I want to say it was. And then there was also some reported cases in Israel, according to the headlines I saw on X yesterday. So that happened, and then we saw the market get this sell-off. As far as what we want to do today, hourly, 4 hour... I don't know. We kind of we'll wait and see, obviously, but we still have price. I would say still supporting bullish structure. If we drop down to the 15, we are gonna have excuse me, we're gonna have data highs to use as a potential draw as well. Data highs from NFP. We have a lot of trendline liquidity built up here on these 15-minute lows stacked up here on the NASDAQ. Let's mark out this data high. Get a little bigger. There we go. Yeah, so data high here at 976. Perhaps we could see price maybe go make a run for data high, maybe get to that 29,000 whole number, and then I'm guessing we may have SMT up here as well. And then perhaps maybe we want to, maybe, all-time highs. You guys know how it is, but perhaps come and distribute towards all of this low resistant liquidity run here, all of these relative equal lows here. Sounds like a good idea to me, boys. Good morning, guys. Just take the virus to Israel. Dude, I was like, bro, they had all these people on a cruise ship. I'm like, all right, well, if quarantine is kind of the plan of action here. Like they're literally in a perfect quarantine situation, being on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean, right? Just leave them on that ship for a while. Feel like shorts will be in play today. That would be nice. That would be nice. Dow Jones going down, NQ going up. They've been out of sync all like for probably 2 weeks now. Last week and this week, it was just. I feel like YM and Dow Jones or YM and NQ just. You can basically guarantee they're going to be doing the opposite here in the opening range. Already done for the day. Secured a payout London session on silver. Lately, gold and silver were my favorites. Nice. Congrats. Matushangela. Congrats, man. Why missing a chance to be infected? Good point, man. I guess I shouldn't be so selfish. Let him spread the wealth, huh? Let him spread it, huh? What's up, Chris? Yeah, almost 29,005. That's why we were keeping an eye out. Fell just shy. Man, Dow Jones, I mean, quite literally doing the exact opposite here. Quite literally doing the exact opposite here. Soon, maybe today, Chris. I could see that today. What are we? 40, 30 points off? The most mispronounced my name ever was, had a nice laugh. I mean, Matusha, I mean, brother. I'm just going to call you Mike or Matt. Let's go with Matt. I'm going to call you Matt. Yeah. I'm going to give myself the pass on that one. The long at open strategy. Yeah, you ain't kidding. All right, guys. Data high incoming here, I think. So we'll see what we want to do after we wipe out this data high. I guess that's fine. It would be pretty frustrating if, like, let's just say NQ just does keep pumping up after taking out data high, and then we see like YM run all of this trendline liquidity here that we would like in a perfect world to get ran on NQ as well, but that'd be a little frustrating, wouldn't it? I mean, do I just sit here and do I just go short on YM here? Like, I do have free will. There's data high on NQ. Yeah, maybe we'll go short on YM. I'm going to wait for this 15-minute close, I think. But I might just do it. Let's see what NQ wants to do here. No, I'm not going to soup it. Fuck that. You can soup this if you want. For the love of making Insta Reels. I mean, yeah, I guess if you want just guaranteed content. What's up, 10 trades? Some big booms. Oh, I'll be the judge of that. I'll check the Discord in a little bit. Yeah, 10 trades. It has been a while. What's up with that? It kind of has been a while now that you mention it. Yeah, so we're in a situation right now where we have obviously SMT at the high here with ES. ES has only retraced basically to about, I don't even know if we got to 50% of this range yet. All right, we did. Okay. 50% of the range. This bearish breaker. There is no gap on the 15 or 5, I don't think. No. So we'll see. Oh, jeez. Bless you. Thanks. But yeah, I don't know. I might end up, I might very well end up shorting ES or YM over NQ today. If we end up taking a short, that is, but. That might have to be the move. I mean, Dow Jones. Oh my gosh. I mean, you could just basically chase this thing around. You could basically just chase YM at this point and like never lose. Check AMD. What do you mean? To me, when I'm looking at AMD, like a profile here, I'm just looking at manipulation, accumulation, this whole leg up, pretty much from the overnight. We manipulate here with NFP, like distribute lower potentially would be what I see. Oh, the ticker. Advanced micro devices just pumped straight up. What? A big gap up. Are you holding a bag or what? It's my bad, boys. Hey, relax. It's Friday. Give me a break. Just trying to take a big step of my own without your opinion or view on each day. Attaboy, 10 trades. Attaboy. Yeah, for those of you guys that are like new to stream, or I mean, this is just general advice for everybody. Like, you should never ever copy. If you're watching somebody live stream, including myself, it should be purely for just like, you don't want to be lonely. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be lonely. You enjoy the commentary, the background noise or whatever. You should never let my trading opinions or trade ideas influence your trade ideas. The only time we should take the same trade is if you had the same analysis and agree with the idea. And that goes with every other streamer as well. So, cheers to you, 10 trades. Hey. Clink. I wish I was. Yeah, well, it would retire all of Israel and then some. Exactly, Kevin. Yeah, I'm sure Nancy's got some. you know when she'll take profit because about a week later it'll crash. Someday I will soup the high, never stop trying. See, that's the mindset, Oscar. That's the mindset. Hey, eventually those soups are going to hit. That's the thing. I keep you calm, says Danny. I don't know if I'm the calmest streamer necessarily. I mean, I'm definitely no Patrick Whelan, don't get me wrong, but yeah. I don't necessarily try to sit here and be like super stoic. If the markets fuck with me, I like to let that be known. But I do appreciate it, Danny. I'm glad it helps. I'm glad it helps. I'm thinking a dump after 29K. Yeah. I don't hate it. We'll see though, man. It's just pumping up here. We got the 15-minute close here in a minute. And this 15-minute close likely above the data high on NQ. And that's why I'm like, all right, if we're going to get a short setup here in the short term, like going into 10 o'clock, I'm probably going to try to lean with either YM or ES. To be honest, I mean, it's clearly the weakest. If we do end up going long today, NQ seems like the winner. So that's going to be my game plan, boys. But yeah, 15-minute. So let's go to the 15-minute chart quick. 15-minute, obviously NQ looking strong. If I go here to Dow, all right, so here's Dow Jones on the right. 15-minute bearish change in the stay here, right? And then ES here. So we'll see what this wants to do. Does this want to catch up to NQ? Does this want to break down? We do still have 15 minutes before this hourly close. And as of right now, this hourly candle, if it doesn't flip back below this opening price, I don't. That's not a good look for shorts either on ES. But YM here. It's interesting, boys. With a lot of sell side still stack equal lows here as well. And we're off. Holy. We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach. Yeah, Michael, I'm referring to YM. Careful, Michael. NQ is on cocaine. NQ is definitely on the good stuff. Whatever drugs NQ is on, I want some. Yeah, how's everybody's week been? Been exhausting. It's just been something. You know what's crazy is like I really don't feel like getting directionally on side with NQ has been the issue. It's more so been like A, delivery between A and B, right? We had a situation, obviously, I think it was on Wednesday. Directionally, we were correct. And we would just see all these extra internal manipulations below lows on NQ, and then ES was like super clean to the same draw. So that was an issue a couple of days, and then, you know, or we're just pumping straight off the open. Like this is 9:30 open right here. It's just straight up. One of them weeks, man. One of them weeks. Maybe they're giving this one last good pump before the hantavirus hysteria kicks in. 30K. Yeah, we're just blowing through these. We're blowing through these 1,000-point levels like it's nothing. All right, so it looks like ES is gonna probably catch up to this high most likely. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull up Dow Jones here to the left. And what I'm gonna look for here is how do we respond to this? If we get back up here, retest, and we start seeing price maybe give us closure like back below here, may try to catch continuation from below here down to 581. With going break even as early as Asia low. We'll see though. I mean, yeah, there's just there's just nothing here on NQ, right? Nothing really here, unless you're just YOLOing them longs, man. Hi, Tyler. What we hyping, earning? We're good. But, brother, what the hell is this going to the moon phase with ES and NQ? I don't know, man. When I first read your chat, I thought you were asking like if this was happening because of the moon phase or something. I was like, what? Yeah, NQ's going to the moon because it's a Pisces. All right, so let's watch YM here. Let's see what it wants to do. I mean, somebody's lying. All right, it's either YM or NQ, and I don't know. YM's obviously likes to be in its own little universe. I mean, yeah, it really doesn't look all that clean here on the lower time frames. 5 and 15 look the cleanest. But yeah, then I would say alternatively, if this does make a run back up towards, because we didn't take out data high on YM, right? So that's the SMT here. But if this does want to displace back up towards this, and then we get a retrace on NQ, then I think we could probably look for an opportunity to look for continuation long. We are in macro right now, by the way. But yeah, for right now, I would say I'm leaning long bias NQ. I could be convinced to lean short bias Dow Jones. Why you always lying? Did I miss some bull? Oh yeah, what was the poll today? I mean, I don't even know why I put a poll in the chat anymore. It's just bullish every day, and the chat. I mean, the market just goes up every day. It's like, what the fuck? Is there even a difference anymore? Also, forgot to charge my Ember mug last night, boys. My coffee. I got to finish my coffee before it gets cold. So forgive me, boys, but I'm going to need to guzzle this. And then poop my pants. Maybe not in that order, but... Correlated pairs, my ass. Correlated pairs, my ass. Well, I mean, ES and NQ have been pretty correlated, I would say, but... YM, yeah, not so much. Maybe we need to start slapping the Russell around. Fun fact, I've never taken a single trade on Russell in my life. I've never traded it one time. But there is a first for everything. Why you always lying? That's what. Oh man. Yeah, basically anything but the NQ here, I guess. I don't know. What's funny is like there's definitely a subset of traders out there that are quite literally just longing at open every day. And they're like, I don't know why everybody's complaining. This is beautiful. Different strokes for different folks. Pop my cherry and Russell? That would be... Should I do it? Should I just do it? I'd have to add the contract. You know, I don't really see... I mean, this would have been pretty fucking clean, I'm not going to lie, if we did have a 5-minute gap get left here on Russell. Was there a 15? Was a little 15-minute gap there, wasn't there? A 5-minute gap get left here. I mean, you can't lie, right? If you're looking at a short, it's between YM and Russell, and I would say even Russell looks cleaner than YM, but YM in maybe a close second. Here's the 1-minute chart. 1 minute change in the state. 1 minute BPR tag. Hourly opening price. Rejection block wick on the hourly. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. If Russell was a single of age female, I actually would consider having my kin with this chart right here. Oh. Oh. Ew. No. Oh, no. Don't act like you guys don't love it. Don't act like you guys don't love it. Trust me, I read the comments, I read the DMs. Y'all are some sick Sick people. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm just trying to give the people what they want. Yeah, we got 10 a.m. orange folder. All right, let's see you guys. What is it? Oh my God, it's 9:58 already. Wow. Time is flying. All right, let's see what this news does. In all reality, though, like, are we just gonna be waiting until 10:30 or 11? At this rate, unless we slap Russell around, boys. I don't know. It's tempting. I'm not gonna lie, but I think we kind of might have missed it already. It's tempting because of how nice it looks, but I would argue that we probably already missed this. But perhaps I'm gonna add this to my layout so I can keep my left eyeball on it for moments like these. You know what I mean? Just keep one eye peeled. All right, guys, 20 seconds. Well, yeah, where's this thing going to top out at? If we project 9:30 opening range low just to this data high, we're at -1 right now. There's 10 o'clock. ES new highs. Just out of curiosity, what's Russell doing? Ah. Oh, hang on. Wrong one. I don't even know what the risk profile is like on this. We're soaring, flying. Like, what is one? Oh, yeah, you do like 1 or 2 mini contracts. M2K for micro. M2K. Oh, I was like, okay. Let's continue. So I'll delete that one. I don't know if, well, I guess you could use micros. I guess it doesn't really matter. My first time trading it, I'll probably just do one mini. If we do get this retracement, I'll definitely consider it. I gotta add the contract here as well too. Trade sinker before I forget. Does this not look good though? This looks clean to me. So clean. Strong bearish hourly close as well. Like, dude. Hourly OB, hourly gap fill. Another change in the state lower here. Come on. Like if this short didn't work out, what short would? You know what I mean? Nice OTE retrace. If it gets back to that 5 minute. Oh. You guys like how I'm like talking myself into it? Selling myself on selling RTY. But yeah, it does look good. I'm going to go ahead and set a limit. I've talked myself straight into it. Limit is set on Russell, boys. I'm going to go 860.8, it looks like. Just going to use 5 minute FEG if it does want to trade back up into it. If it doesn't, then whatever. And then, yeah, I'm just going to go over this Asia low here. Keep our eyes peeled over here on the old Nasr. But this shit is just flying. Dude, my coffee's already cold. Come on. Man. Cattle and soybeans too? I would love to, honestly. What's funny is my grandpa, or well, my grandparents on my dad's side. My dad grew up on a dairy farm, like 8 kids, just old dairy farm in fucking middle of nowhere, Wisconsin, and yeah, my grandpa always used to, you know what I'm saying, try to buy low, sell high on those soybean prices. True story. I guess you could say someone would make the argument because of that. Maybe I'm meant to be a trader. Maybe that's just is that how that works? I don't know. It's in the DNA. Maybe soybeans is my calling. Guess I never thought of it like that. But what's up, Crypto Surfer? Yes, Russell is the small cap index, right? So I think it's the smallest 2,000, right? Yeah. E-mini Russell 2,000 index, the smallest 2,000. I think there isn't there a 3,000 as well? What's the, anybody know the ticker for the 3,000? I think there's a broader one, if I'm not mistaken. NQ swept the data low, but MNQ didn't. What? What? MNQ didn't? What do you mean? Here's 830. So I would view the data low like this. I'm just using a 15-minute chart here to make this easy, but here is the wick low. But even if you just use this entire like swing low here to this swing high, this is obviously data high, right? But I would just use like this wick as our data low. I think MNQ took that out too. Oh fuck, maybe not. What? Wait, what? How did I not notice that? I'm over it, dude. I'm over it. Ah. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? I'm on the wrong one here. One sec. Whoops. Here we go. All right. I was like, where'd my position go? And I realized I was on the wrong tab. Why are you so skeptical? I just, because I was looking at MNQ the whole time. I thought for some reason, I thought I did, but I have E-mini NQ pulled up on my other monitor. So I'm always charting using E-mini, right? But I have like, when I'm logged in here to like execute trades, I'm obviously using micro chart. So, you know, sometimes I see what's happening on the E-mini and I just like, my brain translated as has happened on the MNQ. If that makes sense. Give me a break, Michael. Michael's always in the chat busting my balls. I think Michael has a problem with everything I say. Michael, what's going on with you and I? Michael, what's going on with you and I? The fuck, man? Oh, my. Meanwhile, YM. Oh. Oh. Well, then. We're soaring, flying. Yeah, it's always him or Monkeef. Monkeef's got some issues too. I don't know. He shows up every day, but like disagrees with everything I say all the time. Their cortisol spike maxing. MNQ is for poor people, says Monkeef. Fuck yeah. Oh. Bad things happen to good people. Yeah, that's a good point. That does happen, doesn't it? Bush. Regular trading hours closed. Approximately 20% of the weekly TGIF is in close proximity. The regular trading hours close from today. Yeah, this week has been kind of also strange, just in the case of regular trading hours, right? Like, we haven't, bro, every single opening range gap doesn't even get filled. Or even like traded into like the upper quadrant, right? It's just like we open up, maybe we get like a tiny little wick on that opening candle, and then like we just run. Haven't filled any of these opening range gaps. I mean, this was yesterday's price action. That retracement only came down as low as about like 50% of this. Yeah, literally. 618 was the low, but came down a discount of regular trading hours, and away we go, man. Right? All right, man. We'll watch Russell here on the left. This is the trade idea that I have for now. Is a short from this 5-minute bearish gap here on the Russell. Going for all of this trendline liquidity here in Asia low. Russell, the weakest one right now, I would say. YM in a close second. Obviously, NQ and ES the strongest. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll give it our full undivided attention if it's actually gonna come back up here and pick us up. Otherwise, yeah, what are we at here? 10, 14, about to get a 15 close. Doji candle here on the NASDAQ. Little rejection. 15-minute fair value gap left behind. I believe right here, right? Where's Oren? Oh, it's right here. Oh, Russell's coming up. Russell's coming up. Oh, Christopher Terry. Oh. Give me a placement. All right. Maybe we're going to get snagged on this. Let's go. Let's switch this up. Let's go micro NASDAQ here. Russell here. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Give it to me, Blanston. If this fails, I'm done trading until 2027. I'm taking the rest of the year off. I'm going to go do missionary work. You know, because I'd be just sick of the market putting me in any position but missionary. Yeah, Russell's got micros. It's M2K, which I just learned today. Shout out whoever in the chat said that. M2K is the micro. But I'm just going to try this with one mini. 340 risk, so it's not like the risk is anything overbearing, which is fine with me just because this is quite literally my first trade ever on Russell. I've never traded Russell before. So we'll see how this goes, boys. Are you guys as excited as me? We're in, boys. Russell, take one. Here we go. I do like that we left some equal lows here on the hourly candle. And I like that it looks like NQ is kind of getting ready to turn down. Turn down for what? You know what I'm saying? Boner candle. Boner candle. You're long on Russell? Timeout. 5 minutes for you. You didn't say anything wrong, but you're talking to my guy all wrong. It's wrong tone. Do it again. I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron. Some of the beginner's luck. Yeah, give us the beginner's luck here. First trade on Russell. There we go. Nice wick. Last 30 seconds of the 5-minute candle. Ba-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. There's OT. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Well, if this doesn't hit on Russell, I might just go back to my originally scheduled programming of ignoring it. But if this does hit, boys, we might have to just start paying more attention. That's just the thing. That's just the thing, you know? NQ did not want the 5-minute or the 15-minute gap tag yet. U.S. Navy just launched a missile to Iran's oil ship. Is that real or fake? My P&L is kind of off on TradeSync today. This shows I'm down $50 currently, but my TradeSync says I'm only down like $5. I think it might be a glitch. Guess we'll see. Took a nice short on gold. Nice, Royal. Royland. Royal. Royland P. You know, that's a name you don't hear very often, is it? Royland. Does everybody call you Roy? Rolly? Let me guess, you just want to rolly with a dab of ranch, huh? Or no? I've seen several articles saying Trump will disclose some critical info today. Bro, I saw a headline this morning that said something about, let me see. What was this headline? They released some files about UFOs and aliens or something? Yeah, it says Department Department of War releases UFO and potential alien life files. Why is everything fucking redacted all the time? Yeah, boys. There's got to be aliens out there, right? Or no? Although some people think space is fake. I don't know what to believe. How tight is the tinfoil hat, I guess? P for Perez. All right, got you, Rolly. Rolly Perez. Smacking gold around. Anything except the island files. Yeah. Well, so far, this current hour, this hourly candle is shooting. Are we gonna re-deliver this entire hourly range? Or what? All right, one more 5-minute candle here until 10:30. Yeah, so here's a look at the 30-minute. Holy shit. This is kind of, well, I like that I like where my stop is here. I think. But yeah, this would be kind of our last line of defense here. $30-minute OB, I think. Yeah, otherwise NQ still pumping up, ES still pumping up a little bit. YM's back, kind of back in the range. I mean, yeah, in my opinion, as far as a short attempt goes, I think we're in the right asset here. I mean, we just absolutely blew through 29,000. Absolutely shredded 29,000 on the NASDAQ. Trump got dementia. How old is Trump now? Isn't he like is he 80 yet? I forget. Trump age 79 as of he's 79, but his birthday's in June, so he's gonna turn 80 here next month. Yeah, boys, at what point do we stop electing like super senior citizens to run our I think that's our problem, boys. We got boomers running this bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's time for you to take a nap, old man. I mean, Biden did that all his whole term, but you get the point. Give it. Oh, here we go. Hey, get going. Russell. Literally, dude. I don't know how that's not a thing, Kevin. How is that not how is that not a thing? I don't understand. Unbelievable. They're probably just like, listen, do what we say or we're putting you in a home. Well, and releasing the tapes from that island, but I guess that's kind of besides the point. That was already a thing. This is crazy, dude. I guess the I don't know, maybe they're banking on like maybe they were banking on Biden or Trump like kicking the bucket with their old age. I mean, obviously the VPs were younger. Right? Vance and Kamala. Not like the president really has any power at this point anyway. Other than insider trading. Kamala. All right, guys. I'm going to probably just trail to break even here. Probably pretty soon. See if we get this, flip this hourly candle, right? 10:30 here, by the way. So can we get this new 30-minute candle in this hour to flip the hourly PO3? As soon as I start talking about going break even, it starts wicking back up. I find that funny. Here's the 15-minute, by the way. NQ still it's teasing that 15-minute gap in it. It's teasing it. We look like on the 1 minute over here. This is an NQ 1 minute chart. This thing really just about to turn around like that. As soon as I start talking about going break even, it's like, haha, you dumb bitch. Come on. Can you guys see that? Oh, well, all right. Let's see here. 30-minute PO3. We should be, I think we should we should be golden here if we get this closure back below here. 30-minute PO3s. The theory we're rolling with here. Continuation down. YM starting to reject again as well. Let's go. Is Russell the one? We'll see. So far, so good. So far, so good. Thank you later for the signal. I would never go as far as to say anybody gave me a signal. If I recall how this went, it was YM looks pretty good. What does Russell look like? And I was like, oh, wow, Russell looks pretty clean. Is that not how that went? This is recorded, so I guess we can go back and check. Yeah, we might pull up a little higher here. It's just like we're at 10:30. It's like we never know what we're going to get after 10:30, right? Sometimes we get good movement right away. Sometimes it still kind of chops until macro. So we'll see. Hopefully, given the fact that it's NFP day today, we won't have any headaches. All right, here's a 15-minute gap tag on NQ. I think I'm going to go ahead and trail up to break even at this point. So let's see if we get this to follow through here in short order. Or if we're going to stay slower until macro. I mean, technically, yeah, they're correlated, right? So it's the difference with the Russell is it's the smallest 2,000, but obviously it's still the stock market. So yes, but you're talking about small caps. So I don't, like I said, this is my first time ever trading Russell, so I can't really speak to like, you know, how often is it not correlated versus perfectly correlated. You know, I wouldn't be able to give you that truthfully. But yes, technically it would be a correlated asset. Russell, YM, ES, and NQ. Ay. I'm debating if I want to put the wrist back on. Yeah, I'm going to put the wrist back on. I really felt like we were about to get this hourly opening price right here, but I guess not. Although that's not necessarily the best sign in the world. We did inverse this 5-minute back to the upside. Decisions. All right, 1 minute bullish. All right. I'm going to go back to break even. I changed my mind. I'm going to go back to break even. Hopefully if this does play out, it doesn't tag me out. And then play out, you know, if I do get break even stopped, I hope it's just because this is just going to fly. But kind of what the thought that's going on in my head right now is just the fact that we did tap the 15-minute bullish gap on NQ. So, like, I don't know how high this is going to want to run if, you know, if this 15-minute sponsors new highs on NQ. Like, who knows, right? This could just freaking start playing catch up with the NASDAQ. Come on, baby, break down for us. Don't be gay. Don't be like a dad, please. YM. It's funny, YM looks fucking disgusting now, but it's inside a 5-minute BPR. I mean, can we not get delivery on anything? Does it even matter what we trade at this point? Just like everything you trade, it just won't deliver. Come on. Come on. No, I don't want to see these wicks, dude. No. No, dude. No. This is my first time. This is my first Russell trade of my trading career. I've never traded Russell before. I've looked at it in the past, but I've never actually placed a trade on it. Oh. Well, we'll hope for the best, boys. I guess that's all we can do. New 15-minute incoming in 1 minute. ES and NQ going to be closing some bullish candles here off the 15-minute bullish gap. Russell can be clean, but a lot of times I find it does hit your TP, your PT. Cap the Great, are you still in the Russell longs? I put you in timeout when I got triggered into my short, and you said you were in longs. Good to see you hung around. Yeah, guys, I don't know. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for some good luck here on Russell's first trade ever for me. Hopefully this can not mess with us too much. It is a little bit of a toss-up, but just rather be safe than sorry, I guess, with this. Especially if ES and NQ are just going to keep running. But there is a small piece of me. I was thinking about putting the wrist back on. I did for a moment, but just because I'm like, are we going to get like a manipulation up here going into the macro and then this holds and then delivers in the macro? That is a kind of a thought, but, you know, we could also just deliver straight back up through all these highs. So trying to, you know, not be greedy. Easier said than done when you get such a clean move and you're already planning on TP getting hit and then it starts retracing. Gotcha. I only took one. I'm on one mini contract. My risk was like 340 up here. Going for like almost a 3R. All right, probably gonna get break even stopped. Yeah, boys, I don't know. We literally can't get delivery on like anything. It doesn't even matter what you trade at this point. So we'll see. I don't know. Macro's incoming here. It's up to you if you want to leave the risk on, I guess, but maybe if I get break even stopped and it, you know, if it looks perfect enough, maybe I'll look for re-entry if I need to, but tickle my break even stop and go to TP. That'd be cool too. That would be cool with me too. Past 5 Lucid accounts? Nice, dude. You just started those. Oh, fuck. Oh my goodness, boys. Did I get salvaged? Was my break even just ever so perfectly in the right spot? Safe from harm? Oh my God. We can only hope. Macro incoming? ICT joined Ben and Tanya live stream. He never visits us no more. Dude, every time he's been in my chat, I will say this. The chat has been extremely rude to him as well. Like, if I recall correctly, the last time he was in here, somebody in my chat was like telling him that he was on the Epstein files. So, no, that was the first time. That was the first time. Yeah, I was given shit for the Robbins Cup the very first time he was ever in my chat. So he might be holding that against me a little bit. Understandably so. Maybe he just doesn't like me. That's possible. Oh my fuck. Macro here, and we're going right back up. Oh, shit. My cleavage is showing. Oh. All right. What do you got for us? I don't have a good feeling, boys. I'm not going to lie. Hey, Kev, we got to stay competitive, Kev. You know how it is. Come on, get it over with. There it is. Break even, boys. Yeah, I don't know. Can't fucking get delivery on shit. If you're doing any shorting that's whatsoever, you're just like, good luck, pal. So we'll see, man. I don't know. It was kind of a coin flip decision for me. I didn't really know if I should keep my risk on or take it off. Ultimately decided to take the risk off, and you know, we'll see how it unfolds for your boy, I guess. But obviously, I'll kick myself if this just tanks from here. But gotta make a decision and live with it, I guess. If it saves us, though, we'll be obviously ecstatic about that. We'll watch it over here. Let me get back over to old Nas crack. Last time you're touching Russell, hey, it's better than a loss, man. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of thought we were good here. I thought the 30-minute PO3 was gonna play. I thought we were gonna get this hourly open flip, and we were gonna be off to the races. But I guess not. I was getting ready to take my victory lap. Look how smart I am. I traded Russell instead of NQ today. Nope. Guess not. It was fun though. Pop the cherry of Russell. First trade, break even, of course. But it was good to get the first one out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you guys were all there to witness. One small step for man. One giant step for Barron Trump. I guess every step he takes is giant, technically. Well, all right, guys. What's our expectation here going into 11 a.m.? We are going to have, obviously, a FAT with a PH hourly fair value gap resting below this 10 a.m. low. Of course, this market is girthy for 9 a.m. candle. Choppy for silver bullet hour. You know, but could we look to potentially get an hourly range high sweep? Use the hourly gap for a draw, maybe. Hourly close in 4 minutes. Alternatively, I guess, what was the setup from this 15-minute sweep? So a 15-minute low sweep here, 15-minute fair value gap on ES and NQ. And I think ES gave a little deeper retracement, if I'm not mistaken. At least when I say deeper retracement, I guess I mean on the 15-minute chart. Oh, maybe not as much as I thought. Never mind. Oh, we just hit structure here. Versus NQ is a lot more expanded. But yeah, I guess alternatively 15-minute sweep, 1 minute. I guess you're changing the state was technically here. 1 minute gap tap. Maybe some people took this little scalperoo up to a new high. But yeah, man, this is going to be awfully upsetting if Russell ends up fucking melting here. Yeah, well, I am. I mean, look at this chop fest, bro. Just unbelievable. All right, Russell, what are you going to do? You going to break my heart? Peace out, Mag. Are you heading out? Market waiting for the Trump speech. Yeah, we got Trump talking at noon today, I guess, guys. But yeah, boys, profit per account from my break even, $4.24. Yeah, boys, rich AF, you know what I'm saying? We really up like that. That's the thing. They didn't believe in us. God did. That's right. We got a mods steak dinner tonight. We're gonna put an end to APAC once and for all. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, boys, hit the like button, guys. We'll do a giveaway to end the week for sure. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like it up. Like it up. Like it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Like it up. Like it up. Like it up. All right, guys. New hour. Bro, it's looking like Russell's just about to fucking die now. That is so sad. I'm debating if I would care to re-enter, like if this 5-minute candle comes down, you know, gives us a closure back below here, giving us a bearish OB. Maybe I would. We'll make that decision when and if that happens. We'll cross that bridge when and if we get there. Oh, I never did check the Discord. Yeah, what'd you guys take today? What'd y'all take today? Beware of the scam wick. Long partial TP, and then yeah, you must have got full TP there, I would assume. Nice. BFX. Is that you, Bjorn? I'm assuming. Nuts. Did you get left? What time is this at? 45? Oh, you might have got left here. Fucking time frame is this? One minute, I think. Past second eval. Jonesy, was that another giveaway? Oh, he did take that. That exact little example scalp that we talked about. That's exactly what he took. Nice. Jonesy. Oh, Jonesy really wanted me to see it. I wasn't checking this chat. He's like, let me drop it here. That's funny. 2 in the morning. Sheesh. Sheesh. Oh, no, dude. One MN left. One mini, one micro, one mini. You're still holding? Shit, man. Did anybody take the Russell trade with me? If so, let me know. And did you go break even? Or are you still holding? Let me know. Let me know. Give you your booms? All right. Say please first. Say please, Bjorn. Or no booms for you. Say please, daddy, actually. Please, daddy. And then I'll give you your booms. Oh, I got you, Lucas. All right, man. All right, make us proud. Still holding the Russell, but stop is now to the recent high. Makes sense. All right, still slightly giving. Yeah, I can't tell. I was like, are we building the shelf to run it out, or are we building the shelf to just leave it? No lower wick on this 5-minute open. It's giving. I'll tell you what it ain't giving. Fucking my TP. That's what it wasn't giving. Man. Well, there goes, I think YM, I don't know, YM's looking like it's getting ready to jump off a cliff. Nika, are you still holding that shite? The best part about holding trades like that is literally just pulling up Instagram Reels and just start doom scrolling until something happens. You know what I mean, boys? You guys ever do that? That is one way. That is one way to help with your patience. If you guys have problems with being patient with trades and, like, you know, going to the 1-minute chart and living and dying with every 1-minute candle, try that out, right? Next time you put a trade on, set your levels. Start just doom scrolling. And don't even look at the chart until it's at a point where it needs your attention. Pro tip. You meant 29,500? I mean, fuck. No, I do think we will get some reversal here. It's just, I don't know when. You know? I do think we will get something. Let's look at, I mean, let's do our old trusty regular trading hours today and just look at, like, premium and discount of, like, just today's regular trading hours. Once again, and, you know, I mean, you have to wait for this high. So if we projected out that opening, by the way, from the data high from NFP, 2 to 2.5 puts us at around the 200-ish, 200 to 260, you know, so, but does something like this at some point today make any sense? Fuck. You know what I mean? Ouch. Oh. Russell is the index of the smallest 2,000 small cap stocks. So if you guys are just joining, I did take a short on Russell in the previous hour. 5-minute fair value gap, bearish fair value gap. I was trying to get this run through all of this trendline liquidity. Asia low for target. Went break even basically down here. And she came all the way back up. I'm out break even right now. And perhaps this still plays out, but fucking A, bud. God forbid a guy takes one entry, has to not suffer through 99% retracements, and just gets delivered to target for once. Would hate that. You know what I'm saying? Would not want that. Definitely would not want that. That would be too easy. That would just be... Yeah, no. So now it's like decision time. It's like, is this worth a re-entry for me? I don't... Nah, fuck it. Nope. What time is it? 11:11. 11:11. Make a wish, boys. And hit the likes. What do we have for likes? You guys want to do a giveaway today? Can we get to 150? Is that asking too much, chat? I think everybody else kind of went home for the week. Too serious. Where are the jokes? Danny, I've made several jokes today, I feel like. Haven't I not? What do you guys think? I'm asking for half the chat to hit the like button for a giveaway. Sure. Yeah, I mean, this is obviously sad, but there goes YM. Wee! And that little piggy went wee, wee, wee all the way home. YM, Asia low. Wee! Russell dying now. As well. Sweet. Time to take a revenge trade on NQ, boys. Let's go. 15 closing coming. Hey, buddy. All right, guys, 25 likes away. 25 likes away, we'll do a giveaway. I know how to speed this up. Also, I'll just ask whoever wins, I'll just ask their preference on if they want a growth account from TRADEIFY or they want a account from, oh, what the fuck? If they want a Apex code for any size eval. So I'll leave that. I'll leave it up to the winner. Whoever wins, they can pick. What is this though? 30-second chart. I don't know. All right, it's NQ. What am I looking at here? 30-second short. Okay. Did you not take that? Or did you? I can't even tell. Long TP. Short. Break even, short, break even. I kind of like the colors though. Colors look cool. The continuation after data high. Yeah. Oh my God, boys. All right, don't go on tilt. All right, guys. Oh fuck. Let's go. You guys got 2 minutes. Looks like you guys will get to 150 likes. 2 minutes, one winner. Prize is either TRADEIFY, growth, or Apex eval. I'll let the winner pick. Description, RTY, cherry popped. Yay. And it's already breaking my heart, so there's that. I guess it really is correlated. You want to know how I know it's correlated? Because it's also breaking my heart, so that's how I know it is correlated after all. But if you guys want to be in the giveaway, click the little giveaway icon. You guys know the drill in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, hop in there quick. I'll drop it in the chat one time. No, I'm not in a trade. Unfortunately, I got stop break even on this Russell short, and now it's going to my take profit without me. But I am keeping my eye on NQ here. I'm just waiting to see, are we going to displace? If we can get some displacement, I might be interested in giving that a try. If not, we'll give it a minute. And by minute, like an hour. But yeah. 2 likes away, chat. 2 likes away. 56 seconds away. Hit the like button, chat. Hit the like button. Yeah, let me join the party here. Let me join the party. 30 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Your winner is There we go. It took a while to find you, Larry, but it finally found Larry here. Let's go, Larry. TRADEIFY growth or okay. Yeah, Larry, go ahead and open up a ticket over here, over yonder. Submit a ticket, and then just let me know if you prefer TRADEIFY growth or Apex eval. I got codes for both, so just let me know, and then I'll get you that code here a little later. I gotta apologize, Forbidden, if you're still here. I totally forgot to give him his code yesterday, so he ended up not. He had to wait till this morning to get it. I totally forgot, but better late than never, right? I know, Nika. What the heck, Nika? Your time's coming. Your time's coming. There's no doubt. When it rains, it pours. Or something like that. All right. Well, where are we at here? 11:20. 15-minute fair value gap is holding here on the NASDAQ. I was wondering if that was going to hold for us thing or all right. Well, let's give this a minute, guys. I still am privy to the idea that we could potentially going into, well, keep in mind, Trump speaks at noon. I keep forgetting that little detail. Trump is speaking at noon. Obviously, kind of up to you if you want to be trading as he's speaking. I would keep an eye on it. But if this hourly gap is still here after Trump is done talking, or, you know, as it's winding down or whatever, and we're getting good movement, I may keep my eyes peeled for this hourly low. But we'll just have to see. I don't know. For all I know, Trump will open his mouth and the very first sentence will crash this market right there. And then it's just like, well, there it is. So anyway, guys, yeah, break even trade for me today. I went short on the Russell. Just to quickly recap why, is obviously NQ, ES just kind of rip into the moon, especially NQ off the open. And we had just so much trendline liquidity kind of built up. We had Russell expand here with the NFP news into an hourly OB and filled an hourly imbalance here to the left. So at the point where NQ is kind of just ripping nonstop above data highs, right? I'm either waiting for NQ to pull back so I can long it for continuation, or if I'm going to look for short, I'm just going to look to short the weaker asset. Kind of learned my lesson the hard way a couple of times this week, not doing that. So I was trying to do that today. It was between YM and Russell. So let me scale in here. So this is just the hourly view, right? Scale in here to the 15 and just kind of seeing this, right? So 15-minute. Keep in mind, I also checked Russell late. So by the time I actually looked at it, we were already like, this had already printed this down close candle here. But seeing like 15-minute CISD off this hourly structure, seeing us trade up into this little 15 here, giving us another strong displacement candle down, closing below here. Drop down to the 5-minute, liked this unfilled 5-minute gap, liked all of this trendline liquidity that was just sitting here, still sitting here. This has now been run out on YM, by the way. So YM is looking like this. So YM did hit that Asia low finally. Really, I mean, just extremely choppy 10 a.m. hour. It's just silver bullet hour is just, it's really just been such a pain. But yeah, so that was the thought process there. Got triggered on the 5-minute gap tap. This was also an OTE area here for this retracement, just from this swing high to this swing low, just working in this dealing range. You know, we hold 618 with the bodies ultimately on both tests here. But yeah, on this second retest, I was already break even here. After this move down, just NQ was already taking out this low here. Obviously very bullish, hitting a 15-minute bullish gap, etc. Went break even, got stop break even, and now here we are. So perhaps it plays out, perhaps it doesn't. If it does, obviously, you know, whatever. I will. I've dealt with heartbreak before. I'll deal with it again. But that's the logic there behind that trade, and obviously a break-even result on that. So I'll keep my eyes peeled, boys. I'll keep my eyes peeled for this hourly. Keep in mind, Trump is talking in 35 minutes, so just be mindful of that, chat. That is what I would say. Let me take one little scroll. Debbie says, I want to win one day. You know what the hell? Yeah, we got Debbie, we got Nika, we got a couple people that, you know, some OGs in the chat. We got to get them some giveaway karma here somehow without rigging it. Everyone always says that the giveaways are rigged. Well, maybe they are. No, I'm just kidding. What is the 350 for joining the channel? You're talking the YouTube? 350. What's 350? I think the channel memberships are like 5 or 10, but they really only get you like a cool little, like your name gets highlighted in the chat. You basically get chat priority. That's basically the main perk. I'll be honest. I don't really I haven't put out any like exclusive content or anything for members only. Perhaps I will down the road, but yeah, you get a cool little highlight, chat priority, and you get these cool little, check this out, boys. You get these cool little stickers. Fuck yeah. I mean, it's really not a big deal. YouTube literally keeps like 40%. It's kind of nuts, but I don't know. But all right, boys. All right. That's what I'm waiting for. Hopefully you guys, stay safe today. I guess looking through the Discord, it seemed like some people were able to navigate the markets pretty good. Some people a little frustrated with just the endless moonshotting that NQ was doing off the open, and definitely understandable. So we'll have to see what next week brings. Obviously, I don't think, let me just check. Yeah, we had CPI Tuesday, PPI Wednesday, no news. Oh, bro, they changed the Fed chair nomination vote to Monday. All right, this is a tentative time. I don't know when they're going to do this, but they are going to be nominating or passing or declining, essentially, Kevin Warsh for the new Fed chair, but I'd imagine that would be a pass. We'll see how that affects it. We'll see what time that's at. I imagine this is probably going to be I think it'll be in the morning, but maybe not. We'll see. But keep an eye out for that, guys. Appreciate you boys as always. Hit the like button before you go. Have a great Friday. Have a great weekend. And yeah, man, that's really all I'll leave you guys with. I'll keep you guys updated in the Discord or X if I do take anything else today. But you guys have an idea of what I'm going to be looking for. So we'll leave it at that, guys. So enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your Friday. Don't be too big of a degen to close out the week. Be smart. These markets will still be here next week. All right? All right. I trust you. Peace and love, everybody. We'll see you back here next week.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never asking why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Trade lots now, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights flashing, charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. on snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.